Hi, I'm on the shores of Lake Chapala. The town of Ajijic is only a few miles from where I stand right now. And I just wanted to check in and tell you guys a little bit about this area. The Lake Chapala area on the north shore between the towns of Chapala and Hocotepec, it has anywhere between about 100,000 and 125,000 people, of which 10 to 20,000 of them are expats, mostly Canadians and Americans. And people have been coming, gringos from north of the border have been coming down to this area for decades. I believe even in like the 40s, there were some famous people who came here and, started the trend. But, with 10,000 to 20,000 gringos or Americans and Canadians, it's quite the destination for expats. It's a very popular place, and you meet a lot of people, a lot of Americans, a lot of Canadians. It's a very social place. And I've been coming down here for the last 6 years, almost every year, for part of the winter and enjoying this area. In the town of Ajijic is sort of ground zero of the Gringo population. You've got the most expats in that area, and then it kind of gets fewer the further west, the further east you go to the town of Chapala, and the further west you go to the town of Hocotepec. But there's lots of people to meet here. It's actually a very spiritually active area. The great sage Yogananda came here, I believe, like in the 30s, and said that he believed this would become a Mecca for spiritual seekers. And the group Namaste, run by James Toyman, is one of them. There's a community here from that group, and there's Course in Miracle people here. There's people of many different spiritual persuasions, and a lot of people who are just here because they like it here. They like the food, they like the weather. They call this the land of the eternal spring. It sort of averages between when you're not getting hit by leaves from the trees, it gets averages between like 70, highs of 70 to 90. It's been getting hotter with climate change. In April and May are the hottest months. But like right now in January where I'm here, it's been pretty much in the 70s every day. Sometimes I've been here in January where it can dip into the high 60s as the highest temperature in the daytime, but really quite pleasant, especially if you're coming from further north America, where you're dealing with much colder temperatures. And the dollar goes very far right now. It's about 20 pesos to the dollar, more or less. And your dollar goes quite far. A lot of people live here just on a Social Security check and not necessarily a big Social Security check. So it's really a great way to let your income go further and be able to have a relaxed retirement. Most of the people here tend to be retirees, 70s, 80s is a lot of people. I've seen in recent years some more families moving into the area. But wonderful area, Ajijic, Lake Chapala, great for walking. There's a bicycle path that goes between the town of Chapala and Ajijic. And there's thermal spas here where they've got thermal waters that you can enjoy. And great restaurants of all different kinds. They've got, vegan restaurants and Chinese restaurants. And I think I've seen a Japanese restaurant. And, you can just get a lot of different food, Italian food. So it's really got something for everybody. I really recommend that if you can get down here, the dollar goes far. I'm planning on having a video on my cost of living for this time that I'm here right now. I'm keeping track of all my expenses, so stay tuned and check back in, and I can tell you just how far my dollar is going. But I'll tell you right now, my Airbnb is $47 a night starting this week. Because I was able to move. I'm moving into a smaller place, slightly smaller, that's cheaper, and so $47 a night is getting me a really nice place. Really, it's pretty quiet, not too much noise, and stay tuned for more cost of living stuff to come. And thanks for checking back in. Remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps get this out to more people. Thanks very much.